Now I want to talk about a very important topic called self-marketing. There is a myth, if you wish, out there that says, if I just do good, my good deeds will speak for themselves. The danger is the delusion of false humility. What do I mean by that? It's that people say, you know what, I'll just do my best, or I'll do a very good job, and do I really need to market myself? It feels kind of gross to just have to talk about myself or sell what I'm doing to other people because, I don't know, it's kind of icky. Well, the downside is, have you ever observed that other people who may not be as smart as you actually get the promotion? It can happen. And you go, excuse me? How come they all listen to him and then he gets the promotion when I did all the hard work? It happens. So here is two little secrets. First, we'll talk about communication, and then next time we'll literally talk how to brand yourself. Let's start with communication. Communication is your ability to be seen and understood by people deeply and being accepted most of the times. What do I mean by that? When you go to a meeting, maybe you've seen people who are very intelligent, and when they start speaking, and after they're done speaking, they have successfully put the room to sleep. And there's other people who can actually mesmerize a room, and their content isn't that good. Who's going to win the battle? Who do you think? Well, the person who had the better communication skills. Communication is actually almost like when you take a pill, a bitter pill. Is when you take the pill, it's called the sugar coating, and some guys can give you the medicine and you'll swallow it easy and well, that was not so bad, it was quite yummy. And some guys give you the same medication but don't know how to sugarcoat it, and you go, that was not really nice at all. This is what I would like you to achieve in this session. To understand how to communicate in a way that people truly get you, truly take in what you have to say, and truly act according to what you would like them to do. Let's start. There's only three things that we can give to each other. First is words. Second, tonality. Third is body language. Now, if you think this is everything we can give to each other, out of 100%, how important are the words? Many people say, oh, words are very important because my content is important. Maybe. How important is tonality? What is tonality, for example? Many people say tonality. Well, you know, the way you pitch your voice. Well, technically that's wonderful. Let me give you an example for tonality. Say you're married to Fatima. And Fatima will use one word, and that word is Hafiz. You are Hafiz. You come home at night and you bring her flowers. What is the appropriate tonality? Well, she could go Hafiz, which means that actually she goes, wow, thank you, that's very kind of you. But she could also say, Hafiz, do you still hear your name? Yes, you do. But what's the message? Here is you bringing her flowers. It's not her birthday. It is not Valentine's Day. And it's not your anniversary. So what is she telling you with that tonality? Is she trusting you? Or is she saying, Hafiz, why do you bring me flowers for no good reason? Interesting so far? And of course there is body language. So right now, let's reveal it. Words in human communication is only 7% of the true value we take home as information. Tonality is 38% of what people emotionally perceive. And body language is fully 55% of what people will actually gather from you. Do I trust you? Don't I trust you? Are you serious about this? Do you want to communicate with me? Or are you just being shy? Do I really want to listen to you? So the crux is that most of us have got a problem. We've been educated away from being showy, tonality and body language. Just deliver the message. Where did that start? Well, in school. In school, if you had a great personality, shut up, sit down, do not show off. So we taught at home, sit down, shut up. Then you go to primary school, shut up and sit down. Then you go to high school, shut up and sit down, just follow. By the time you left high school, college, or university, you're a black belt in shut up and sit down. Then all of a sudden you go to the company and people say, speak, and you go, and then all you do is to actually only use words. no tonality, you're being very professional, and please don't use any body language. The only thing you will use is you will use the laser pointer for the PowerPoint, and then you will have all the words, and you will read the PowerPoint, because it's much too dangerous not to really tell them what you think or believe, because it's all in the PowerPoint. They don't get angry at me because it's all in the PowerPoint, okay? I've seen it happen over and over again. So here it is. You will have to actually learn how to express thoughts and emotions with tone and body language. Now, many of you will say, but that's acting. Well, you know what? Frankly speaking, it is. Do you think that honestly all the prime ministers and all the presidents in the world don't take acting classes? They all have to take acting classes. And it works the following way. Why are words only 7%, tone 38, and body language 55? Why? Very simple. 10,000 years ago, we were all living in a cave. It was dangerous out there, and we had to survive in nature. So guess what? If words were truly that important in the way we understand communication, you would have gone out of the cave and there's a tiger out there, and the tiger would say, gee, you know what? I feel like eating you, Hafiz, so you better run real fast. I've never seen a tiger talk, only in Disney movies. So the truth is that our brain, literally from Stone Age times, is still geared towards body language. You have to analyze the body language of a wild creature. That's where it comes from. Then, of course, if the tiger growls, you know, baby, it's time to run, because the tiger is not going to talk to you. So our brain, because of these hereditary evolutionary reasons, is wired to look at your body language first. It's called subconscious. It's called a gut feeling. I don't know if I've got a gut feeling about this person. I don't know whether I should trust what you say. I think this guy's certain. It's a gut feeling. It's not a gut feeling. Your eyes saw body language subconsciously. And actually, whether you will be trusted or not trusted depends on your body language, number one. Number two, your tone will give you away again if you're not quite sure. This is why when you start communicating from now on, be very certain, and initially when you are home, look in the mirror and just start playing with your tone. You will have to be very certain when you use tone. Let's start with that. So when you go to your people and you say, people, this is really important. By Monday morning we need to deliver, okay? Have you said the right words? You did say the right words. Did you feel the impact? No. If you say, people, by Monday morning, we need to deliver, this is very important, people really get it. Now you add body language to that and go, people, by Monday morning, we need to deliver because this is very important. All of a sudden, people absolutely get it. Words, tone, and body language have become congruent. They work together. And there is little space for doubting your sincerity that you need to achieve this. When you're in meetings from now on and you present and you hear your voice being like this because thank you for listening to me, my bosses are here, and you know I would really like to point out that this is very important, guess what you're doing? Most bosses are alpha males, right? Or alpha females. And what they need to hear in you is certainty. That means I don't want you to become a joker and go, I am really certain about this. No, I want you to learn tone first and speak with certainty. I agree with this, I disagree with this. We really have a problem here. This is not such a big problem. And when you start doing that, you will see how magically the audience starts paying attention to you and they start taking you seriously. So homework you can do is go home and in the shower take a word like tomato. Nobody's in the shower with you. And you can say tomato with fear, tomato, tomato with happiness, tomato, tomato with anger, tomato. Because you need to start listening and understanding what tone means and what an emotion sounds like. And then it's almost applying medicine. When you speak, I'll apply certainty. I'll apply fear. I'll apply joy. Initially, it feels like acting. No, you're being a smart communicator. After that, you can start using body language. Please come closer. That's close enough. And when you're in front of a large audience, use large body movements. When you are talking one-on-one, you can say, us together, we can really do this. Tomorrow, and you will see that actually subconsciously they will see everything and have a good gut feeling about you. Next week, we'll talk about creating projects, how you market them, so you can be seen for being very successful. See you next week.